I can tell you this.
I can tell you this.
He's probably doing as well as anybody.
I know politics as well as anybody.
I hold up the Bible as well as anybody.
You understand that?
You understand that?
He's starting to do tremendously well.
She did tremendously well.
He paid his wife a great deal of money.
You will see a great deal of cooperation.
John, the significance of this, though, of course, is that he's saying it wasn't him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's lying. Let's just be really honest about that. He's lying. He has said in depositions in the past that he calls people pseudonymously under the name either John Barron or John Miller. It's clearly him on the tapes. We have a history of this. If you are believing this is not him, and the fact that the Trump campaign is not calling anyone back now is because they know their guy lied on the record and they don't know what to do about it. And they're hoping this will pass. But just let's be really honest. If law, you're getting a law degree in a couple weeks, and it's just awesome. And that's a search for the truth. Can you honestly tell me that you think that Donald Trump is not this guy, given the depositions where he admits to using names in the past?
Well, let's be honest and let's look at the facts. There's a deposition where he admits to using the name John Barron. Correct.
Right.
This sounds like him. Correct. But A plus B does not equal C, that this is definitively him. Well, you got to let me finish.
Do you believe this is not him?
The only fact that we have here is we do not know.
There
There is no categorical proof that this is Donald Trump in these tapes. And for the Washington Post to come out and make their headline, Donald Trump masquerades as publicist, that is the biggest breach of journalistic ethics.
No, it's not.
Until you have categorical proof.
Pastor Burns, let me ask you a question. If it is him, Pastor Burns, let me just point blank put a question to you. If it is him, okay, and they can determine that more than our viewers may have just determined listening to it. Hold on, let me just ask you the question. As a diehard supporter of his, would it upset you that if it is proven to be him, that he did, in that case, lie this morning on the Today Show?
Well, you know, I absolutely don't think it's Donald Trump. I 100% don't think it's Donald Trump. As a leader myself, I do understand this, that people who are close to you, people who would surround you, it is really easy for people to naturally, especially if they look up to you. And I have sons and daughters in the ministry who listen to every word that I say, and they listen to, they watch my life, they watch how I handle business. And it is a natural progression for people who look up to you or work closely with you for long periods of time to naturally starting to sound like you. So I hear the sound bites, and I hear how CNN is really trying to parallel the person from 25 years ago, which is a horrible recording, by the way, and Donald Trump today. And you're trying to easily parallel the two people as the same people, when absolutely that's not the case. I think it's easily for people to easily start to try to sound like Donald Trump, especially if you work for him. Secondly, Donald Trump is probably one of the most interpreted people there is in America. People interpret Donald Trump then, and they interpret him now. So absolutely not Donald Trump.